Oh, my hearties, a very good evening to you. It's just me, Scottie McClue, and here we all are live on Saturday night. Dinky-Doo, lovely to be with you, I tell you. Lots and lots of exciting news tonight, which I'm going to be sharing with you. So tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that McClue is live. Thank you. There's Kath joining us, and Callum's joined us. Fantastic. Now, guys, when you're coming on, please do me a big favor and tell us where you're watching from. So just London or Paisley or Tenerife or whatever, India, Africa, Canada, America. There we are. Hello, Faye Bonnie Dundee, David. How lovely to have you with us, Faye Bonnie Dundee. There's the wonderful David Taylor from Greenock. Evening, everyone. Evening, David. Lovely to have you with us. Love your wee comments. It's very much appreciated. Spaghetti Joe has joined us. Where are you watching from, Joe? The Glasgow chef might be watching from Glasgow. One just never knows. It's amazing. Evening, Scottie. Hope you're well. Oh, we're fantastic. Hi, Scottie, says the wonderful Susan. Wonderful. Susan, can you hear me and see me? I think we should be told. I didn't manage to get a sort of 10-minute video out tonight on the YouTube. So hope you're all there. Please get subscribing big style. Thank you, Shifty and John and Wolfie. Wolfie, amazing stuff. And Bernard, guys, remember never to scroll, never troll. When you see Scottie McClue, that's you onto the gold. That's the big one, I tell you. TikTok's top talk show. Loud and clear, Scottie. Good one, Susan. About time I got something right. But I'll tell you what else I've been doing, Susan. You'll love this. And don't tell him, but it was really numpty he'd had in mind. I've invested a lot of money in new phones. So there you go. Wolfie, Dad, thank you for your kindness and all your beautiful gifts. We haven't even put a goal up tonight. That's absolutely amazing. Jay's joined us. Dinky-Doo, Jay. Wonderful evening, all. It's Glenn from Blackburn. Hootsmon. Glenda. Dinky-Doo. Lovely to have you with us from Blackburn. Dinky-Doo, Chunky. You're wronging. Oh, you're wronging. I'll tell you, Professor Numpty Heed. Have you been watching nonsense? That's what I suspect. Now, Numpty Heed, I didn't know you were listening. I've invested all my pocket money in new phones. So you're going to be able to phone. And Numpty Heed, I think you should try it now. For a week, they've given me a temporary number. They said it could be a week till we got back to the old 0141. So if you've got a stub of a hard black pencil and a threepenny jotter with nae batter, Glasgow Candy Crew, Dinky-Doo. Evening, Scottie. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10. Scottish Country Live on YouTube, TikTok, etc. We love the etc. I tell you. And TikTok monetized me yesterday. So there you go. Remember, they demonetized me when it went too crazy. And everybody was on it. So we're monetized again. So if somebody's feeling generous, you can stick a quid into TikTok down at the bottom. Tell me if the dollar sign's there. So Numpty Heed, you let me know when you've got a stub of a hard black pencil. AFNHSN says, any conserve in the toast this morning? No, I'm conserving my conserve. So I didn't have any on the toast, but it's coming up the time of year for a wee bit bramble jelly. And we love that. Do you know what I'm saying? The bramble jelly. Guys, I'm looking down at the PC when I should be looking directly at you. Am I looking at you? I tell you, not seen you in a wee while. We're here. You legend, says Simon. Dinky-Doo, evening, sir, says T2TK. Good to see you back on my feed. Gibby, lovely to have you with us. All you guys are beautiful people. I tell you that. Good evening, Mr. McClue. There's the wonderful Glenn Peacock. Good evening, Scottie. Are the lines open? Glenn, get a stub of a hard black pencil and a threepenny jotter with no batter beside your telephone, and I'll give you the new number just for a week's temporary. Do you remember me asking a lot about the conserve? Oh, the conserve. Well, we like the raspberry and the strawberry conserve. Evening from Annan, Scottie, from Annan. Oh, we love Annan. Scottie, we're the pub back in the 90s. Yes. I've got the pen ready. Right, Numpty Heed, here you go. 0333 Take your time. 335-6709. Right? And a 44 if you're phoning from abroad. There you are. I tell you. Whereabouts in Scotland are you from, my man? Gibby, we're from the West Coast. We're in the West Coast. It's amazing. Glenn Dinky-Doo. Glenn saying hi to Glenda. It's wonderful stuff. I tell you. Is Glenda a female for Glenn? As I would say, good evening, source of the wonderful Neil Gormley down in Bournemouth. We love it. Bournemouth. Tremendous part of the world. Guys, get subscribing. And also the TikTok, we want to see, I don't know, 35,000 subscribers. It should be 3.5 million. We've got a call coming in. There's a call coming in. Was that you, Numpty Head? Right. Let's get you. Hang on, Numpty Head. How to answer it? Oh, there it's there. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hiya, Scotty. It's me, Glenn.
Glenn, how are you doing? What do you think of
I'm not so bad like yourself.
What do you think of my super new phones? I've shelled out this week.
Nice one. You've got to be on it.
Oh, you've got to be in it to win it, Glenn. I'll tell you, absolutely. And I told you that the old phone company were giving up. So I was kind of left in limbo, but I spoke to some beautiful people this week that said, yeah, no, what's it you do? All right, no, we can fix you up. So that was
How many weeks is it till you go back on radio then, Scotty?
Well, we don't know yet, you see. We're still talking, actually. In fact, we're talking we might even do the TikTok chat, you see, and get everybody on there because TikTok is huge. I better watch what I'm saying or YouTube will hear me. But, YouTube's huge as well. I mean, we got 54,000 subscribers on this. Bro's too smart for us, says Nick. Not at all, Nick. Nobody's too smart for you. Thank you for following us, guys. Sorry, Glenn, I beg your pardon. It's going crazy here.
What do you reckon to tree surgeons?
Tree surgeons? Well, the only thing is be careful who you get. Get a very experienced one and a nice one, but watch for price.
Well, the problem is,
it can be quite pricey.
And all that. I've literally had the tree cut down last week. You know, an ash tree.
An ash, yeah. And did it cost you a lot of money?
Basically, he didn't even use it. The guy didn't even use an harness or anything. He just climbed the tree.
Right. He climbed it up. Good stuff, right? And he chopped it down.
He were going to charge over 1,000 to shift it. But I says, no. I says, I'll come back to you when I've got more funds, kind of thing.
You've got to watch because they can be very expensive, a tree. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they don't buy logs either, do they?
No. Well, there's not. I mean, there will be some people would do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, to get your money back.
Get your money back. Yeah, there's been some size of a tree to get $1,000 back, though. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely, over $1,000 to have a tree cut down.
We'll put it out. What we'll do, Glenn, we'll put it out to the nation, love. And we'll see what people are saying, about what's best to do. How much do you get for a tree and what's the best wood? Is it ash, beech, pine?
It had that ash, is it ash dye or something, that disease?
Oh, right, yes, yeah. You don't want any, you've got to watch because you don't want something coming down near the house,
Because obviously you're liable, aren't you, as an owner, aren't you?
Yeah, well, this is it. You've got to just be keeping a bit of an eye on it.
Like you said, you go for first deal, don't you, just to get rid of it?
You go for what, love? First deal?
You go for the best deal for yourself at the time.
Best deal at the time, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, there are different deals. There's some old wood people just go around knocking doors.
Putting the banners through
and they go, that big conifer at the front there, it needs taking down. You say, no, it's fine. It's fine just now. It's been up for 36 years.
Scotty, it's like these tilers and all in it on the roof, or you've got some loose slates on your roof.
You've got some, like you say, yeah, I know all about that. They used to knock me, and they would say, you've got a bit of a rot problem at front door. I said, oh, really? Oh, I didn't see. Oh, well, I've known about that for a long time.
I think as time goes, your house doesn't stay. It needs to be maintained in over a period of time, doesn't it?
All the time, all the time. And some older
It's all-
folk give up, you know, they don't have the money and they think, oh,
Yeah.
wait, it'll see me out type thing. But it's very nice when you go to like an old person's house and they've kept it really nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Like
brilliant.
cottages.
Yeah, yeah. And roses round the door, all that stuff, you know what I mean? Oh,
The old thatch style.
Glenn, are you all right? Are you fabulous?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, apart from obviously my mum's still in that
Yeah, your mum's not been
residential
so
care
good.
home kind of thing. It's not going to get any easier for her, is it?
No, it doesn't actually. But, you know, she's got a lovely son and that's important.
Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Main thing, love. I'm going to press on. I'm glad you've tried out my new phones. Thank you ever so
Nice
much.
one, Scotty.
Hey,
Take care, mate, anyway.
Dinky-Doo, you look after
Dinky-Doo.
yourself. Top man.
And you, Scotty.
Top man.
God bless, mate.
God bless you. That's our Glenn. Great guy. And very often gives us a ring, and we're trying out the brand new phone system. Let's, fingers crossed. I'm in a Glen, but my mates call me Glenda. Glenda from the Glen. Why, there was a movie, you know, Trouble in the Glen, based on a novel by Maurice Walsh. See, I'm not just an athlete, guys. Black belt and karaoke, mate. I tell you, good evening, Mr. McClue. Roy Michael from the beautiful Derbyshire. We're very lucky to have wonderful views, same as Scotland. Do you know, Roy Michael, I get very torn. I mean, I've lived in Scotland, but my goodness. Well, here we go. Hello, you're live at Scotty's Phone In. Who's that?
It's the lovable lad in Numpty, Scotty.
Numpty, I went to a lot of bother for you this week. I thought Numpty will be going daft. We've got no phones.
Yes, I know.
You can't have the Scottie McClue phone in with no phones, really, can you?
Well, the thing is, Scotty, you can't help you work the phone. That's it.
Well, I mean, excuse me. Are you talking on it right now?
Aye, but look how you had bother answering Glenn's phone call. You didn't even came where the answer button was.
Well, of course, it takes a wee while. That's my first call. You need to ask yourself. You need to ask yourself, how would you cope?
I wouldn't ken because I'm on your phones.
What do you mean you wouldn't ken? You see, you've got to ken. If you don't understand something, Numpty, you've just got to get on with it and try it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Just like try again.
Now, Numpty, you've been with me for over 30 years. So,
yes.
So let's have it straight. You know that I am not a chucker, a quitter.
The quitter never wins and the winner never quits.
What you like? Took the words right out my mouth. I'll tell you, but
Absolutely.
it's true. And so you think, right, okay, so we've got a problem with the phones. How do we sort it?
Oh,
You've got to admit it's crystal clear. Guys, is Numpty crystal clear on the phones? Can we all hear him?
Well, I'm pleased that the phones seem to be working.
You don't need to go quiet. They're not all going to shout back. You know,
no, there's no teething problems yet.
Well, not yet, but you know, there can always be teething problems, as the dentist told me. You know.
Now, listen, I thought I'd bring up an interesting topic, Scotty.
Oh, well, there's always a first time for everything, Numpty.
Well, it's about the Deputy Prime Minister resigning. I think her timing was good.
Her timing was good.
Well, listen, especially that they're putting up fences around the Houses of Parliament, things like that. She's wise. She can. It's time to get out now, so I'm going to resign.
She got out of it, and that was it. She's away.
You have any idea why they put around fences, the Houses of Parliament?
They're always doing. Listen, wait till I tell you a very quick wee story, Numpty, because I don't like to bore you with all my chat, as you know. But I've been going to the Houses of Parliament since I was 7. That's the first time I was in the Houses of Parliament, right? When I was 7.
Right.
And both houses, you could go in, and you could walk up and down Downing Street. I got a row in something like 1975 for taking £1 outside the Chancellor's at number 11. and standing,
All right.
right, with my pound, because I was looking as if I was going in with my pound to say, what's this worth to you? Anyway, the policeman came away from number 10, just one policeman standing. Goes, what are you doing? Well, it was more of a London accent. Well, what are you doing? I said, no, just getting my photo taken. Right, well, these are private houses. Go on, off you go. Right? So that was me pulled up by the bullets. That's what you got in these days, okay? You didn't get your head kicked in. And you could walk up and down Downing Street. There wasn't a gate or a fence or and anything, but we're living in a different day. We've got a lot of people who, are, not quite the full shillings sort of thing, and all sorts of stuff going on. So they've just had to, and I think it was Mrs. Thatcher's time. I don't think she endeared herself to the miners and the shipbuilders and all these folk, the steel workers and that. So I think that's when they put up the gates and you had to go through security.
Well, I thought that during Tony Blair's era that the gates went up.
Was it? No, I think the gates went up with Mrs. Thatch. You see, I was thinking about this earlier, Numpty. See all this stuff. Oh, Deputy Prime Minister's going to resign. She's going to have to go and she might resign, and we're hanging about. See, when I was wee, you never, ever saw or heard these people unless there was an emergency. And then what you got that came on the telly. Well, away you go. I mean, you had Churchill, obviously, and Chamberlain on the wireless at the start of World War II. But the telly, I can remember Churchill on the telly at 90.
All right.
Hello, good evening. You see? So he was on at 90. And the radio, he was obviously desperate to get in the radio. But they tended not to pop up. You saw them at the budget. And then you saw a little film of them going in. Do you remember the big rover? Was it the P5s? The lovely big 3.5 rovers that they all
remember the big rovers.
Aye, well, they used to pull up at Downing Street, and Harold Wilson got out and stuff like that, Ted Heath. And then Thatcher got rid of the rovers. Apparently, allegedly, she was frightened that somebody might see more than they'd bargained for when she was getting in and out. But I can't think that we would have been interested. You know what I'm saying? So that was it. So that was the end of the rovers.
Right, but listen. Before I forget, I've got something to tell you.
Right, go, spill.
I've got another duck.
Oh, the wee man passed. Yes, you said.
I don't know if you could have heard the noises in the background.
I heard it just when it came on. I thought it was you. I thought you'd stood on something.
No, I stood in the dog.
I heard the kind of.
When we toy Scottie, he's 5 months old. I got him. Oh, he was 7 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever his age.
Just right. Just right. Yeah, so you'd be following a bit with a bucket and sponge.
He was born on the 6th of April.
Oh, bless him.
And I got him in June the 2nd.
I love it. What is he?
A cockapoo.
A wee cockapoo.
He's a nightmare as well, Scottie.
Oh, of course. But he'll think you're a nightmare, but he will adore you.
Absolutely. You know, I was in two minds. I was either going to get a duck or a micro pig.
Well, a micro pig. Or what about one of the wee donkeys you see people hugging?
Well, the good thing about micro pigs, they're no for life. They're just for Christmas.
They're for Christmas.
Because they grow into farm animals, don't they? You have to get rid of them.
Terrible. So the thing is, I thought you were in the flat though. So did you not? You wouldn't be able to get the horse in or anything.
Absolutely. Anyway.
Because I heard during the week a guy came into the bookies and he goes, "Can I back a horse in here?" And they went, "Of course." He went, "Come on, Dobbin."
Did he reverse Dobbin in? I get the joke.
You get the joke. Good man. Well done.
I might be a wee bit slow. But
No, you're fine. Well, listen, can you give that wee dog a wee pat?
Typing.
You're typing, yes. That's why we couldn't have you as a lovable laddie. You'd be making
it takes me an hour just to say hello.
A right pig's ear of it.
Now then, this dog's doing my heating, Scottie, because he's hearing you on the phone and he's all excited because he thinks you're in the house.
He does.
going a bit daft, waiting for you.
So what he'll do, he'll start to get a bit excited round about 9 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Oh, he likes to tell, he likes to phone in.
Excellent. He likes a bit of the phone in. We like it. Now, you haven't told me, are you impressed with the phones?
Absolutely. As long as you didn't break them. Didn't be pushing buttons that you didn't
No,
care
as long as I
what
don't,
they-
it's when I touch something, there's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
You should read the instruction manual that comes with it.
Oh, you should have seen it.
What was it, like a Bible?
Oh, my goodness me, I'll tell you, and the rest.
Anyway. Right, listen, I'm fed up with your nonsense.
Right, I'm fed up with yours, and don't ring me again until you do, okay?
Don't call me. We won't call you, that kind of
I'll
stuff.
get my people to call you. Well,
And
I'll get
my
them to
people
call your
answer
people.
your call.
Right, that's what it's about. Hey, a dinky-doo.
Right, yeah, Scotty. Away you go and stop talking nonsense.
Oh, I've never heard so much nonsense in my life like that. That's our numpty heed. That's excellent. Dinky-doo, Scotty. Sound quality is good tonight. Is the bonnet in the wash? I see you're wearing your Sunday best. Call qualities is excellent. Ta-ta. Alan, thank you so much for that. That really is appreciated. Amy's just joined us. Sounds good on the phone, Scotty. Is it all right, Susan? We're getting there. We're professionalizing up, I tell you. Now, far do you bide, says Polska. Well, we bide down in the Central Belt. Far do you bide? Are you biding about Inversnecky way? I'll tell you. Very good lighting, Scotty. Lighting good tonight? Yes. Oh, I have plenty of lighting. I've got more. I don't want to go for, is that overkill? Right? Is that too much lighting? I don't want you to have to look at the old facade, you know, and think, oh, a bit bright, Scotty. Dinky-Doo, excellent stuff. We love that. Has everybody subscribed to the YouTube channel and followed me on the TikTok? So there we go. Love it, Scotty. Go on yourself, lad. Alistair, Dinky-Doo, thank you very much. Fowley's joined us. It's good to be here to hear the Scottish banter. Jackson, Dinky-Doo. Fit like a day, Luna. Fools your doos, I'm just chaffing away here. Nae bother at all. Fantastic. There's Ian's joined us. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 that Scottie McClue is live. Great Creek pal, says Johnny. What food is Forfar famous for? Well, it's for Forfar famous for the Forfar Bridies. I had Forfar Bridies for Forfar. I'll tell you, fantastic. I'm not on TikTok. Is it worth opening an account? Oh, Amy. It's always worth opening an account. The TikTok's fantastic. We had a guy last week going, you only got a few people watching you. Wrong. We get to about 10,000 watch the whole show in the 1 hour on a Saturday night. Now, that will do for me because there's so much media around. So I'm quite chuffed with that. I mean, you'd have to go some now on an FM radio station for an hour on a Saturday night to get 10,000. So there you have it. Roman was not built in a day, Scotty. No, Roman certainly was not built in a day. All roads lead to Rome. The fantastic Dinky-Doo, the Emperor Zero. A good answer, the Bridie, yum yum. Oh, gee, I'll tell you, I've had a Forfar Bridie in my time, can you not tell? And a McClue's pie. You can't beat it. I like the vegetarian lettuce slice in the rich chicken sauce. That's the one for you. I was in Dunfermline for the first time a few weeks ago. It was really nice. Dunfermline Abbey, the Andrew Carnegie Museum, and Pontgrief Park. Can I tell you a wee story? You maybe know it, but Andrew Carnegie, it's not a talk show without Scottie McClue. John's in Pittenweem in the East Nuke, John. The East Nuke of Fife. Fantastic. We'll maybe mention the 5 places. We like to run through the 5 places and cover the kingdom. But we're talking about the kingdom right now because Dunfermline, of course, used to be the capital of Scotland. So there we go. Have you all got the new number? Now, it's a temporary number, so I'm only going to give it to you for this week, hopefully, and then we'll be back to our 0141 number next week. But if you would like to give me a call, it's 0333 335 6709. 0333 335 6709. If you ring that now, then we'll try out the new phones. Mr. McClue, you seem a very educated person and a genuinely nice guy. Any naughty calls, Mr. McClue, we'll send the boys round. Good for you. I used to, when we were doing the late night radio shows all over the UK, used to get a lot of letters, that all been censored, from the boys in the big house. We are the boys in the big house tonight. And they had the radios in those days. There's John Thompson, loved the radio show. Thank you, John. Haggis, Neeps and Tatties. An echt man. I'll tell you, men. Oh, men. Oh, here we go. Right. See how we go. You're live at Scottish Phone In. Who's that? Just trying the phones out. I'll try it out. Still no Tuts Swahili again this week. I hope he's okay. I hope so, Susan. I hope he's not in a wee cream puff. We wouldn't like that. Have you tried our broth smokies, says Jay. Yes, I've had our broth smoky out the paper. Can you still do that? What can I get you, son? Yeah, a smoky, please. There you go. Thanks very much. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. I used to work for Grampian Television in Aberdeen, and you could call in and get an Arbroath smoky. Is Jeannie coming out? No, she's not coming out. She's at Arbroath. I tell you. Now, what have we got here? I'm going back to Scotland next year, says T2TK. Thank you, T2TK. That is absolutely incredible. Guys, can everybody follow me, please? It would be nice to finish up this hour, and we've got 32 minutes left with 35,000 followers on the TikTok. And go up to my TikTok bio and subscribe on the YouTube channels. Angela Dinky-Doo, you're in my fan club. This is just amazing. Thank you so much, and thank you for following every day. Go up to the top left, click follow. That's important. Yeah, remember that was a question on some radio show. What's the original capital of Scotland? That was my radio show. Most folk were saying Stirling, Dundee, Inverness and Aberdeen. No one got it, Dunfermline. Well, that was the original one. The king sits in Dunfermline Toon. Anybody know the next line? Sir Patrick Spens is the poem. Remember Mr. Martin, Scotty? Yes, we do. Your fan club's completed the first stage. Hello, Scotty Dinky-Doo. Have you ever had Cullen skink? Yes, I have, and I love it. I love it. Cullen skink. It's effectively smoked haddock soup. What's the difference between Cullen skink and chowder? Fur was the Grampian TV in Aberdeen. It was at the Queen's Cross, the old tramway, the old tram shed up at Queen's Cross, just past the statue of Queen Victoria. And you just went up a Queen's Road, and there it was just into your left, past the roundabout. I tell you. Yes, I remember. So the question was on my radio show, Amy. I can tell you. I was going to tell you the story about Andrew Carnegie. So when he was a wee boy, he took a shortcut through the garden of a big house. And the gardener caught him and said to him, "Sonny, people like you shouldn't be in here. This is private. Now get away out of here, and I don't want to see you here again. Go on, away with you." And he chased him out the garden of the big house. And all he was doing was taking a shortcut. He wasn't vandalizing the place. He became the richest man in the world. Still. Richest man in the world. He didn't steal anything. It was the steel industry, Pennsylvania and America. And when he came back, he bought that house and turned the garden into Carnegie Park for the use of the public. He was a wonderful man, Andrew Carnegie. I mean, he was a hard man and a real slave driver. He ruled with an iron rod, maybe a steel rod. But he gave us all these libraries. His mantra was that nobody should die rich. Because you see, if you believe in God, and a lot of these guys did, there is a text in the Bible that tells us it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. So there's a wee lesson to all your so-called rich people. And of course, they might have more money. Scottie, you should have the single. What do we got here? Guys, thanks for sharing. Angela, thank you so much. Scottie should be the single moths of the kept their horns and their halfpenny. They should do. Keep your horn on your halfpenny. Building all these libraries, love them or hate them, couldn't see any of today's billionaires giving away 80% of their fortune. Absolutely 100% to you. There you go. Well said. Mr. McClue, have you ever visited Chatsworth House in Derbyshire? It's a beautiful place. I know it very, very well indeed. I know every inch of Chatsworth. There's a little bit of a sad story. The brother of the last Duke of Devonshire, right, Billy Hartington, Lord Hartington, was killed in the Second World War. He was with the Coldstream Guards. And he was married to John F. Kennedy's sister, Kathleen Kick. And she was obviously became a widow. And she befriended Lord Fitzwilliam, Peter Fitzwilliam, very, very handsome guy, of Wentworth Woodhouse in Yorkshire. And Peter and Kathleen were killed. They were going to the south of France. They were killed in a plane crash in 1948. And they were killed in a plane crash. So she was a widow, and then she was killed in the plane crash. And his brother Andrew, who was a very, very nice man indeed. They were giants, great big tall people. And Andrew was married to Deborah Mitford of the Mitford Girls. And Andrew lived till, quite recently. Andrew's around. I can remember seeing him in Chatsworth. Very, very nice man. And their uncle was married to, what was her first name? It'll come back to me, but her uncle was married to a Devonshire, yes, from Chatsworth. And that was Harold Macmillan, the Prime Minister, Uncle Harold. There you are now, you see. Never a dull moment, I say, but bless them. And Kathleen Kennedy is buried in the little church at Edensor at Chatsworth in Derbyshire. So there you are. Do you know who Malcolm? No, I could tell you Duncan McCrae. I remember him. So there you are. So there's a wee story about Chatsworth and about the Fitzwilliam mansion, Wentworth Woodhouse, just outside Rotherham in South Yorkshire. And they were neighbours of mine when I lived in Yorkshire. So there you go, guys. Never a dull moment. I tell you, always tune in to McClue and you'll get all the latest chit chat. Yes, indeed. Who else have we got? Yeah, sorry about that. The boxer Dinky-Doo is from the future. So there we are. It's 4:31 a.m. in Perth, Australia. Perth in West Australia. We love it. Dinky-Doo. I've been told I would go down a storm in Perth. There's Wadge has joined us, and Wadge has been very, very kind. I tell you, we're maybe behind. Andrew Carnegie funded the libraries all over Scotland, yeah, and we're able to go and read. Same with Thomas Telford. Thomas Telford, an old lady with a big hoose, let Thomas Telford, the designer of all the canals and the roads and the bridges, into a library, and he started reading. And that's why I'm so big on the books, guys. In fact, what do you do with books? I must have 1,000, 2,000 books. I'm away out with the dog, Scottie. I'll have you in the car. It's for the dog. Oh, I understand, Nupteed. I know you'll have had enough of me. What's your favourite Duncan McCrae film? Whiskey Galore or Tunes of Glory is the pipe major in Tunes of Glory. And Tunes of Glory is probably the finest movie ever made. Alfred Hitchcock said that. And I think Alfred Hitchcock knew a thing or two about making movies. And Tunes of Glory, I think it's around 1960. John Mills, Alec Guinness, Duncan McCrae, Gordon Jackson, Alan Cuthbertson. I mean, I've taken my movie channel down now, guys. Otherwise, you could have watched it on there. And there's a fabulous moment. John Mills takes over the regiment and he insists on dance practice. So they've all got to get up at 7 in the morning to go Highland dancing. Well, Scottish country dancing. And they're doing the 8-some reel. Right. And Guinness is outstandingly brilliant with the finest Scottish accent for somebody who's not a Scot. And Duncan McCrae is the pipe major, and he's taking the dance. And he says to one of the officers who's gone into the centre, those of you that know how to do an 8-some reel will know that you have the gentleman into the centre. After you've gone round for 8 and back for 8 and done the grand wheel and all that stuff. There we are. And he's in the centre and he's got his hands up and he goes, Captain Rattray, that wee dance you're doing with your hands up. He said, if you could maybe keep your hands down. And Guinness chips in as the colonel of the regiment, but his rank is still major. And he says, do you know, I could have sworn that the hands are up in the 8-some. Well, it is known, Major Sinclair, but you see, well, it's just one of these wee idiosyncrasies, says Captain Rattray, and he goes, well, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to sort of iron out some of the wee idiosyncrasies. Duncan McCrae is also brilliant. I mean, in the first Casino Royale, he's the head of the Paris police. And there's a line that goes, excuse me, you're the head of the Paris police, but you have a Scottish accent. That confuses me. And McCrae goes, it confuses me too. One of my favourite Scottish films is Just a Boy's Game. The singer Frankie Miller and Gregor Fisher. Oh, fantastic. Amy, fantastic. All these things. Scottish writers. Just Another Saturday. Have you seen that one? That's an absolute. Down Where the Buffalo Go. Tremendous. Guys, I'm just seeing what's happening here. We are very busy. Lots and lots more followers, please, as soon as we possibly can. If somebody wants to try out the new phones, they can. If you're a wee bit feared for no reason at all, then you can still dial the number and see that we can get through. And you can hang up if you panic. Or you can say, hello, Scottie, how are you? We're enjoying the show. There we go. I tell you. Now, what else have we got here? Yeah, outstanding actors, of course, and singers. The number, do you want to take this down if you've got a stub of a hard black pencil and a threatening jotter with no battery beside your telephones? Take the number down. It's 0333 335 6709. Again, could you say that again, Scottie? I'm just looking for a pencil here. McClue, your tease-out. Amy, I'll tell you something. So there we go. Your tease-out actually has a couple of meanings. One is if you're near the end of your life, they say, I think you're tease-out. And another one is, the mother calling, your tease-out. And I think also it's if you're getting claimed. Do you remember that? If you're getting claimed, somebody challenging you to a duel in school. Guys, I need another 50 followers right now. And don't be giving me a lot of silly excuses. Oh, how do you follow? up to the left, click the plus. I tell you. It's just from Just the Boys Game, McCLUE and your teaser, and that's right. And is that when they have the fight at the end? You see, this is why. I mean, these early films just showed it up. But I think it was a policeman that said the saddest thing he has ever attended with young people is when one has taken a knife to another. He said, because what's going to happen is one is going to the cemetery and the other's going to jail. Oh, you're live on Scottie's phone in. Who's that?
This is Jay, Scottie.
Jay, how lovely.
Yes, it is.
Good for you for phoning, because I know you can be a wee bit reticent.
Oh, golly.
It's lovely to hear you.
How are you tonight, Scottie?
Well, I'm absolutely in the pink because I've gone and splashed out on new phones this week.
Wow.
You see, what's happened, Jay, they've remonetized me yesterday on the YouTube channel. So if somebody wants to give me a $5 or something, they can do. You know, I never ask for anything. And that goes towards the phones, you see. So it's good, because if it wasn't for the kindness of all the people, I wouldn't be able to do this. We wouldn't have been able to get the equipment together. Now, I don't know about you, but I am chuffed to bits that you and I can sit and chat on the phone live on social media.
That's wonderful, isn't it?
It's wonderful stuff. And how are you doing?
Not bad at all yourselves. I mean, I'm just having a very quiet.
You're having a quiet evening in, and are you having a light refreshment?
Extremely light.
Very light. A wee bit too light, maybe. You can have too light a refreshment.
It's only tea.
Tea. Well, listen, that's the best. I'm on the lime water.
Oh, well done, you. I'm trying to give the drink a bit of a body swerve at the moment.
Well, listen, you don't have to listen to me, but you know I gave it up about 8 years ago for no real reason, and I've loved every second of it. Jamie, that's a lovely thing to say. Sorry, I'm just reading all the messages here. I've loved every single second of it. Do you know?
You've done very well. That's a long.
I loved it, and I gave up the fags, and there was somebody buying fags at the supermarket, and you know now it's a mystery game, and they have to stick their hand in and feel along for the fags because they're not allowed to show you them. And I said, "What's going on here?" You know, and I said, I don't wish to be rude, but could I ask you what cigarettes cost now? These are £22.50.
Oh.
Now, for goodness sake, I can remember when I started smoking a packet of fags for £22.50. Back me up, somebody, so you know I'm not telling Jay a lot of nonsense here.
Holy moly.
Well, could you imagine? So wait a minute. So say you took a dram, say you were a bottle a week man, right? That would be the most goated teacher. Is that not lovely? Jamie, thank you so much. What a compliment. Goated is apparently greatest of all time.
There we go.
We had a schoolmaster that used to ask us questions Latin. And if you gave him the wrong answer, he would go, "No, you goat."
Oh my word!
But no, so say you were a bottle a week. That's 20 quid, 25 quid, or whatever it is, and then say you were 20 fags a day. That's 150 quid. So 150 quid for your fags and 20 quid for your booze. 170 quid, and that's just for your ordinary working person like you and me that's not splashing out, you know. So we can't do it.
No.
You can't do it. You know.
I mean, I have a brother
who smokes, and it was the ones he smokes are about £18 or something.
Oh, well, you know, I'm not far off then.
You're not far off. And I'm saying to him, that is just mind-boggling.
Crazy.
You know,
It's
I
just
said,
crazy.
how do you justify paying that? But he's hooked, you know.
Fantastic. Jay, are you Lorna's, Jay?
I am indeed.
You are indeed. I've got the right one. Well, tell Lorna we're asking for her. Send her our best.
You've got some memories, sir.
Oh, listen, we've got to have. Otherwise, there'd be no show.
I will.
All my calls, Jay, when somebody asks me a question, I'd have to say, oh, I can't just mind.
Lorna's going to say hello to you, Scottie.
Good.
Very quickly.
Good. Bless her.
Hello.
Hello, Lorna. How are you doing, my dear?
Hello, Scottie. How are you?
This is just wonderful. This is nothing like this has happened since Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone.
Exactly.
This is fantastic, Lorna.
Able to talk to you.
It's lovely to hear you, and I've splashed out. I'm just telling that lovely man there, I've splashed out on new phones.
Yes.
So, and they're very good so far.
Give it a wee experiment.
Well, that was a very wise thing to do, and it's much appreciated.
You take care.
Look after yourself, Lorna. Bless you.
Right.
Okay, now, Jay, you stay fantastic. Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Never a chore.
Thank you.
Dinky-Doo. Bye, Jay. Bye, Lorna.
Bye.
What lovely people. There we go. New phones. What do we got here? On the 9 clicks to sweet, sweet heaven, Dinky-Doo says NJ Mills. The wonderful Joanna. Evening, Scottie. Not been on for a while. I hope you're well. Joanna, one of these to you, I say. And a big hug, I tell you, and to all your lovely family. Janet says, hello, all. Hello, Janet. I tell you. What have we got here? Janet says, from Ireland. Hungary. Oh, no, she's not free Ireland. This is the football. Is it Ireland, Hungary 2-2? There we are. Well, there we are. Austria was hungry. So he took a bit of Turkey and dipped it into Greece. Do you remember that? And that was where we learned our countries. Thank you for joining us, everybody. This is Mega. Somebody's asking for the number. Have you got a stub of a hard black pencil and a threepenny jotter with no batter? 0333 335 6709. And guys, if any of you have got health challenges, get yourselves onto my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Scottie McClue Health. And what I'm going to do there, I'm going to do some talk-ins about health-related matters, but I'm keeping it separate from the main channel here. Hello, Scottie. It's Big Paul Faye Paisley here. I hope you're well. And my wee Lassie's here as well. Lassie or Leslie. There we go. I tell you. Now, what have we got here? Been a long time, my friend. I hope all is well. John. It's been far too long. Don't leave it so long next time. Guys, can every single one of you on TikTok go up to the bio and you'll see 2 YouTube channels. Tap on them both and subscribe. And also get following, because this is big. McClue, when are you back in the wireless? NJ Mills. We've been talking about a month, although we've been looking at social media. There we are. Spot on, Scottie. I tell you, we've been looking at the social media, and we might do a talk-in on TikTok with the big boys involved. I don't want to mention them because the platforms don't like it. They think you're promoting something. So there we are. All very strange. I tell you, Dinky-Doo, Scottie, everything's so woke now. Well, this is it here for food. So I've got to just be a wee bit woke as well, but more awake, really. What I would say to everybody is wakey, wakey, sleepy people. Yes, but that's what's happening if you look at the subtext right across social media, then you'll see just what a wonderful man America have got in charge at the moment. So, Alistair, mate, hiya, Ali, Dinky-Doo. I hope you're doing well. Funnily enough, don't freak yourself out, but I was thinking about you today and hoping you're okay, Ali, and that everything's going well. Scottie, get on STV radio. That's starting soon. Well, yes, but I don't want to crowd them. Do you know what I mean? Because they're lovely people at STV. I know them all. I've worked with them. My God, you used to be in the radio, says Joanne. I did, Joanne. I'm probably going to be back on very soon. Scottie, what do you think about the people in Jedburgh? We love the people of Jedburgh, Ross. I'm not quite sure about that. I don't know what you mean. Alan says, bring back Radio Borders. I remember it starting. I was starting the one for Central Scotland. I've not been good, but I'm better now. Nat, Scottie, no, I'm apolitical. But I would like to see Scotland go independent economically, because it'd be the best thing for it. I phoned you 15 years ago, says Joanne. Well, you can phone again, Joanne. I tell you, Drew through till 2. Absolutely. Used to phone Radio Borders up for a laugh. Scottie, what do you think? There's a new Lost African tribe group who've set up camp. Wow, Ross. Very, very interesting. I tell you, the name game. Oh, there was the name game. There was all these things. I used to do one on Red Rose Radio on a Sunday between 11 o'clock and 1, I think it was. And we just entertained everybody. You could spin the wheel, get the red and the black. Loved you. You were brilliant. Thank you, Joanne. You are very, very kind. That's very good of you. Guys, everybody on TikTok, get following and spread the word. Now, here's the challenge. We've got 7 minutes left. And I've got 20,000 likes. The record is 41,000. What are our chances of everybody on TikTok tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap? It must have been a hoot. Oh, Carbonic was out. It went out to 250,000 people. Hey, Scottie, great to see you looking and sounding as powerful as ever. Colin Kelly, a top broadcaster. Thank you so much. Lovely to hear from you. You need to do a song and release it. Yes, we need to get a #1 hit. And then a movie. Who should play Scottie McClue in Scottie McClue the movie? They're supposed to be, so we'll see where the setup dates. Ross Wright, I'm not actually getting involved because I don't know about it. So you'll just have to bear with me. We might manage to squeeze in one more call. I tell you, Scottie, you're very kind. A big inspiration. It was great to work with you some years ago. Colin, it was great to work with you. And I always look out for what you're doing. A very, very highly intelligent man. You should do a big, big, big political show. AJ says, can you say to Aria, it's bedtime? Aria, come on now. Off to Bobo's. Get your jammers on and off to Bobo's and give AJ a break. It's been a great show tonight. Scottie, Susan, I thank you so much. It's been a lovely show. And thank you for coming and joining us, for all your wonderful support. Guys, we're at 22,300 likes. I should actually have got that out to you sooner. There we go. And we might have broken the record, but we've only got 5 minutes. I can't see us managing it. I tell you. Oh, no, stay on till 12 a.m. NJ, the challenge I've got is we're going out live on the TikTok right now. And the TikTok just does 1 hour if you're going to put it up for other people to see on demand. This is what you're dealing with social media. The radio shows, once they'd gone, they'd gone. Although everybody used to record Scottie McClue. It's been good to see a Saturday live again, Scottie. Amy, absolutely. And next week, hopefully, we'll have the old number and we can stick that out, the old 01416289795, and get everybody ringing that. But it was kind of the phone company to give me a temporary number. Scottie, I'm watching you on YouTube. Brilliant, NJ. Get up to the top and subscribe. You know, I tell you, great show, Scottie. Well done. Joanna, thank you. Well done to you. So there you go. I tell you. Fantastic. And love to you guys. That's what it's all about. Who else have we got here? Has Aria gone to her bed yet? I'll tell you. Dinky-Doo. The squeeze box. Yes, I don't think we're going to manage to squeeze in a tune tonight. See what I just did there? Fantastic. Thank you for sharing and following, guys. Have you ever eaten an owl? No. Is it not illegal? I don't know. Can you eat an owl? I've never ever heard of anybody eating an owl. But they're off quick. There's a lovely old countryman used to phone in, Towd Les in Yorkshire. And I would say to him, we spoke in countryman code, because I'm a bit of a countryman as well. You see? And I said, saw an owl today, Les. Aye, hello, Scottie. I said he was low. Aye, you'd frightened him. He used to give us all that. Fantastic. There we are. Sorry, we had to. TikTok likes a wee verification near the end. So, no, I have certainly not eaten an owl. So, there we go. And don't tell me you think it would be a hoot. I tell you, I've subscribed, Scottie. Alan, you're a wonderful man. Thank you so much. I used to love your banter, Tommy from Glasgow. Tommy. We used to call him Tommy the Commie. Guys, I'm going to have to dash. I love you all so much. Please take care of your dear selves. Look at all the videos. YouTube, TikTok. Get watching, get subscribing, get following, because then we can actually give the show some real traction. So it's up to you. Don't leave. I just got here, Marv. I've got to leave time-wise. I'm on a time limit. The TikTok just does an hour. But it's been lovely, and thank you to the wonderful phone company. L107, what a great station. We had a serious stewardship problem, though, and it had to go. But it was such a shame. It's heartbreaking, actually. When you get something really good, there's always somebody turns up and spoils it. Love you all, guys. Good night. God bless. Dinky-Doo and ta-ra, lads. Lovely, lovely people. There we are. That's it. And to our beautiful YouTubers, I can't thank you enough. Take great care of your dear selves. And this is Scottie McClue saying to every single one of you right across the planet, Dinky-Doo. Bye-bye.